and see if I can get some people on a live stream. I was gonna do just a short, you know what I mean, maybe 3 minutes, and yeah, but we'll see what happens. We might get on here for just a few minutes and get off. But yeah, Yankees win. I think it was a 12-5 game. I saw they scored 6 runs in the sixth inning. Very limited strikeouts for them. I think 6 or 7 strikeouts. 5 RBI'S for Ben Rice, 2 home runs. I see Wells also hit a home run. That's very good sight to see Wells hit a home run because he's looked terrible all season. I mean, he's looking pretty bad. He's looking as bad as Kyle Raleigh is. Kyle Raleigh is probably hitting about a buck 65, and that is pretty bad when you was considering this guy to be AL MVP last year when he was hitting barely 250. And just because you hit home runs, you had like 60 bombs and 100 and some RBIs, don't mean nothing. It was a fluke year, and he won't not have that season ever again. I'll bet money on that. And I like the guy. I mean, I think he's a pretty good guy, but he needs to. I don't know what he did with his hitting coach last year. Maybe he needs to get rid of his hitting coach and get back to what he was originally doing. Maybe doing different things. But yeah, we are humid out here in Central Florida. It's hot. It's feeling like about 100 right now. I had to get me a cold one, and waiting on dinner to be served, and just relaxing and chilling, man. Come over here, Luke. Come over here. Come along with Daddy. Sit right here, come here. Good boy. But finally, they did split the series 2 games apiece, but the Yankees really got served as far as stats, and they are not that good of a team. And we're lucky that the American League really sucks, and that's the only thing that's helping the Yankees out, man, honestly. I think they've only got like probably 3 or 4 wins out of the last 20, and that's a terrible stat. But everybody that's checked in, hit the like button if you're in. But the Yankees scored 12 runs today, bro. That's amazing. You know what I'm saying? That is a big feat. I cannot remember the last time they scored more than 10 runs at least. But I appreciate everybody that's checked in, man. We just chilling right now, and we having a nice cold one. I just took it out of the nice freezer, and we actually just relaxing, man. Looking at my dog over here. You need to relax, homeboy. He's pissed at me. He was like, he wants me to let him go run. He's like, can you let me loose, my guy? Come back, okay? Go, come back, and I'll give you a treat. Go, Pete, come back. I'll give you a treat. But yeah, man, the Yankees won a game and scored a lot of runs. Now we go to Washington, D.C., and watch the Nationals, man. The Nationals are not no bums, I'm telling y'all. We got the Nationals, and I think then the All-Star break. And I heard that Aaron Judge, the imaging will be done during the All-Star break. So hold your breath. I don't think he'll be back this season. I just hope that he doesn't need surgery. What's up? Oh, definitely, man. I definitely think the Rays are definitely going to win the division. They definitely are the better team right now. The American League is wide open, though, I mean, I hope Fried can come back and pitch like he can. And, anything can happen right now in the American League. It's open season right now in that league. We're just going through a terrible stretch. And I'm just happy they won a game. I mean, they spanked them today. And let's see what happens, man. I just hope that Aaron Judge doesn't need surgery because then he's going to be gone for probably 16 months. He's going to be done for a while. I expect that strike that's looming to go into next year. I think it's going to be a very, very long strike, and it's going to cost some games. The owners and the player and the MLPA are too far apart. The owners have put out 2 proposals, and they haven't even gotten a response back from the from the MLBPA, who doesn't have a face right now. Tony Clark got caught up in some, in some stuff, and he had to step down, and it's terrible for baseball right now, man. That if they miss at least half of the season or more, or even, man, I've seen half a season missed and a World Series and the whole playoffs missed, and that really did some damage to the game. And that's when they had to have these guys come in, let them juice it up, and hit home runs like crazy, And I hope that doesn't happen, man. I think that's going to be bad for the game. But you got too many guys that are not good, that are making too much money, and they have to do something about it. They got to figure out a way how some of these guys that, like Kyle Tucker, he's making insane money. He's not worth any of that money. Yeah, just because you have one good year or two shouldn't grant you an insane contract, Get your money. I'm all for you. Get paid. Do whatever you got to do, man. But some of these guys' numbers don't add up, man. The quality of baseball that we're seeing today is not good, man. And yeah, when I was young watching baseball, a lot of the guys were juicing and doing a lot of, MLB knew everything that was going on. MLB knew what was going on. The seats were filled up, and people were coming to watch the games, especially during the McGuire and Sosa chase. Everybody knew what was going on. It was just hushed and kept under wraps. Now it seems like a lot of guys are low-key doing it, being a little smarter, because if you look at the NBA ratings are terrible. These guys are gambling, getting caught. Adam Silver, I wonder, if he's got to be under investigation. I mean, nothing like that has ever happened when David Stern was in the as a commissioner. Everything was very low key. Everybody knows that Jordan didn't leave basketball to go, be sad, and because of his dad's passing. And he was suspended. They kept it low key, and he decided to play baseball while he was away. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole different conversation. But I hope everybody's having a good afternoon. I'm in Central Florida, and I'm gonna get off of this, and hopefully the Yankees can, take this win today and probably start a winning streak and see what happens. Get a nice break before the All-Star. I don't agree with Ben Rice being in the home run contest. That thing destroys your swing, and I think it's a terrible decision to let him even be in there. I see Camionero, the third baseman for the Rays, is also in there. If I was him and I was the coaching staff, I will get him out of that home run derby ASAP. That guy is destroying the league, hitting good, and you don't want him to not hit the second half, bro. That's why I will want Ben Rice to get out of the home run contest. You know what I mean? It's been proven fact, bro. A lot. That's why it's still spots to be filled, because Kyle Schwarber, a lot of these cats, they don't want anything to do with that. Kyle Schwarber was having an amazing season a couple years ago, went in there, and then could not hit the whole second half, But we're going to keep it light. I appreciate you, Daniel. Definitely have a good afternoon. Everybody's tuned in. Appreciate everybody that popped in, man. Yankees, let's go. Let's keep trying to get this thing right.